Hi, if you want to come on in for some symbolic support, we're here for Rhianna. Here's your Inkblot made in your name and essence if you want to take a screenshot so you can scry on your own time and term for shapes and symbols that speak to your psyche and psychic senses. Rhianna, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights, and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. All right, I'm going to take a moment here to release the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. Let's go. I'll add on some tarot and oracle along the way. I'm seeing like Mickey Mouse ears or Minnie Mouse ears. Regardless, Mickey or Minnie, I see mighty, mighty mouse. I'm also seeing something about your eyes. Something about your eyes. Eyes and ears are like really stepping forward. Really stepping forward. I feel like there might be some sort of like commitment or ceremony, like you're married, in a partnership, something along that lines. It feels natural. It feels like a natural, like a boho beach wedding or something like that. And it doesn't have to be that. It's just that's how it feels. It feels natural. You can see like greenery. And like when people would throw rice, like throwing petals. Sorry, I can see that's distracting. I don't know if it was in like a tent or something. I don't know. I don't even know if you are married or in a commitment, but if not, perhaps there is one coming, and it's like right in the crown, like it feels of a. It feels natural. It feels natural. But I'm listening. Mickey, Minnie, Mickey, Minnie. What's going on? The Mickey, Minnie. There's something about the ears. I don't know if there's like hearing aids or I'm hearing kindnesses. Like you're, or at least how I'm feeling in this moment. Like I feel like a positive person. If someone says, "Oh, it's raining today," and not that that's a positive or negative statement, but let's just say for simplicity's sake, someone says, "Oh, it's raining today. It's doomy and gloomy." You hear, or what I hear is, "Oh, the grass is going to get nourishment and the rivers will get a drink." You know what I mean? Like a positive thinker, but hearer. Yeah, I'm getting like an audible. I don't know. I don't know what the word is, but hopefully you can resonate with that. And I don't know. I don't know if you're like just cute as a mouse, or you have a child to children that are just adoring, resonating. Oh, okay. Maybe that's the whole hearing thing. You resonate with, possibly you resonate with, I don't know, just the positive side of things. It doesn't mean, like I hear it's like, it doesn't mean I'm not realistic. It doesn't mean I don't have good days and bad days, but the rain's a good thing. Unseen, or at least in the subcon realm, we have here is lost compass. Getting back to integrity. Sorry, in the whale, the resonating did come through there. Of course, you might be going through a shift. I feel like time is shifting where you might be able to find more time for the self. So I don't know if this is like immediate future or looking ahead, planning ahead for that time. There's something about, it's not about getting back necessarily to your integrity. Absolutely, it could be to you. The way I'm feeling it is, there's going to be a moment where more space or time will be made for me to do what I want to do. And it's actually bringing me into something my sister said, and her kids are, busy and this, that, and, it can be tough to settle her down, to visit, or whatever the case may be. And she had said, she's like, I know I'm busy, but there's going to come a time real soon when they're going to shift and change, and their attention will be on other things, whatever it is, teenage years, schooling, this and that. She's like, so I'm just here for this now, because space will be made. It will come. It's kind of what it's bringing me back into. That, yeah, I'm just going to leave that at that. Okay, I'm going to carry on here. Like, I don't know how else to say it. I also feel like you might play a few more roles than people know. Cosmic womb, the divine feminine. Oh, did it come through? Motherhood, or your mother as well. If your mother's in spirit, I'm not sure. Okay, this feels like that when I was talking about the Minnie, or Mickey or Minnie, but is really Mighty Mouse. I feel like, is that one that could be in your life, the herald of change, or simply change things. Possibly that brought in change in the direction of I was going to say refocusing, but kind of like an alignment. And again, it's just like a different soul is born, and change is made. Changes happen because there's responsibilities and things, but it like brought something out. Okay, so I'm drawing myself down here a little bit. I'm still a little bit with, thank you, moving over there actually, okay? So now I'm down in here. I feel like I'm seeing something like, like you would watch a ball. It's like a little metal ball, and it would go through, I don't know if it's a labyrinth. I don't know if there was a time things were complicated, or perhaps getting pregnant was complicated, or baby adopting this, that, or the other. I'm seeing somehow like, I don't know if this is your energy, like a princess, powers on the bottom. And I'm seeing it in like a cartoon. It might be anime-ish. I don't know a whole lot about anime, but I kind of feel like it's in that. Okay, but when I follow that, and bear with me, I like press my hands down, and light rises me up. Like this light in here rises me up. I feel like when I cry, I release. And I understand that about crying. Void is on the bottom here with power right behind it. Trust is right behind that. Okay. Resistance and resilience. Whatever this, like watching this metal ball thing go around. I don't know if it was like when is the ball going to drop type thing, or like how long does it have to go through this labyrinth. I'm also seeing an older gentleman. He might be like a hunter or something along that lines. Yeah, he's got like a hat on. And what I think is like an old-fashioned kind of gun. He might even be like fishing. Like he might be like an outdoorsman. An outdoorsman. Yeah, that it. Hmm. And then I'm also seeing someone do this. Like, so I don't know. I don't know what that is, but it's cute. Okay. I'm just going to leave that there as well. I want to come back to when I'm like uplifting. When I felt like I was crying for a moment, because it's almost like that. Okay, thank you. That's exactly what I needed support with. Thank you. So I'm down in here, and this card is of self-reflection, and I want to place it in here in the coloring of the blues and the hues. Okay, thank you. I don't know if it's like moods, or I could say like, I don't know why I want to say like postpartums, because I don't actually know what's going on, but it's that kind of feeling like there's a part of me that feels like maybe it's even like empathic energy, right? Like there's the empath part of me, or the sensitive energy of me knowing, and then there's partner personality, mom personality, work personality. There's even another one back there. Like there's all these versions of me. Self-love is on the bottom. Self-love, self-reflection, self-love, self-reflection, self-love. But everyone can breathe. Everyone's feet is touching the bottom. All parts of me are breathing. All parts of me have their feet on the bottom. Mm-hmm. 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 That feels really nice. I don't know necessarily in the moment or these fleeting moments how it feels, but I'm going to stay in there, because it's like when I have this cry, the chemical balance is restored, and I can see like with these eyes, but I'm seeing these as legs, and my feet are on the ground. My feet are on the ground. Those legs and those feet are on the ground are in like a muted pink or purple, and it's like I'm seeing them as sandals. Actually, I'm seeing very much as sandals. And my, like, I don't know, that's so another weird, because I don't know anything about it. Like there might be like some form of like skin therapy, like when you go for a pedicure, and then there's like fish that eat the skin off the bottom of the feet. I believe that's a real thing. Anyway, or it could just be the wisdom of placing feet in the water to wash away these worries that you might carry in your very caring feet. Oh, see, now I'm seeing like happy emotions. I'm also seeing one of those. I don't know if it's actually an octopus or a squid, but it's one of those like sea creatures where all like the weird thing. I think it might be more squid-like or shrimp-like, and all the things are out front in your light. I'm also seeing the game Pong, but it's with black and white. I'm also seeing a face come out of your light. It's more emotional. I don't know if sometimes it might be very funny. Like, I don't know, maybe you're just funny. Rhianna, maybe you're just a funny person. Or like when you're not feeling great, like humor helps uplift as well. Like maybe you'll watch like a comedian thing, or you have like an unexpected like dark sense of humor about it. I don't know. And I say that as the unexpected came up. And then right behind it is balance. I want to insert, okay, the full moon unexpected, like in there, whoops, in there. And on the side, balance. Maybe there's a rebalancing of emotions going on where you want to put certain things, like regaining a cycle you're familiar with, like the moons, right? Blue moon, the unexpected. I don't know if something's come up in your life that was unexpected, including and or a child, or just a situation, a transformational situation that's like, well, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. Now what? You know what I mean? Now what? I don't know. I'm going to flip it to win it here. Thank you, Rhianna. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you're enjoying your scry story. If not, it's, entertaining at the least bit. All right. I'm going to keep going here. Oh, now I'm seeing those eyes light up with love. There's something about your eyes. I don't know if you have, like, you get compliments about your eyes, or maybe you're like me and you can get caught in a stare for a long time with people and be like, stop staring. Maybe it's just a space of observation. Something about my nose, like I'm even feeling it. Like, I don't know if you pinch your nose, or maybe that's like a stress thing. Something about even like the sinus like channel. But I want to like massage and apply some pressure in there. Focused. I'm focused on something right now. What am I focused on? What am I focused on right now? And I just said, because I saw the ink shift on me. And I'm trying to determine what I'm seeing. Freedom. Freedom is on the bottom. If that means anything to you. It's almost like I'm seeing some sort of clip or clamp. You know, like if somebody's a snorer, they get like a breathing strip or something like that. Or they get that surgery. I'm still seeing it as something else, but I'm not sure that I know what the words are. Okay, I'm going to wander down here. I feel like I've got a little fur vest on. It's not a full coat. It's like a fur vest. I feel like, and I'm wearing this fur vest, insight, thank you, because it's almost, and it's of light, because the other energies, I almost want to say, like, I don't know if it's residual or just in general, like maybe of your neighborhood or of your town or of your work, this, that, or the other. They gravitate to you. I don't know if that's part of your sensitivity at this time, or it's heightened right now, where I'm just overly sensitive. Like my insights, my intuition is just, on it. Is on it. So, but I'm also seeing now, so that's more like in the chest heart area. Yeah. Like it's like my heart intuition is just is fine tuned and finely sensitive right now. And you might notice that, like, the sentiments of things, the sentiments of people, places, and things, and it's like just attracting in this fur coat, like sometimes, or this fur vesty thing of light. I feel like you're very attractive. I gotta say, I feel like you're very attractive. Okay, so I'm coming down here, and I don't mean to move on like, oh, you're so attractive. Like your energy is very glow. Like, you know when they say, oh, like you're just glowing. That's what it feels like. Grief and distraction and nature's on the bottom. Okay. Coming down into right about here. And for me, how I'm seeing this is, oh, okay, hold on. The nature of other things I'm very sensitive to right now. It's almost distracting. I'm walking down a road or something. I don't know. I feel like there are people there. They might be slightly off. Anyway. And even though they might be like on the next road over, or if I'm on a side road and they're on a main road, I'm still very aware of them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how sensitive I am in this. That's how sensitive I feel to even to just the nature of all things living itself out. It can be a little distracting. Like even when I was talking about like that staring thing, you just be like, oh yeah, and it's like, stop looking at those people. It's like, okay, I don't know. I just feel very distractedly sensitive because it's almost a curiosity in my brain, in my head. And I'm seeing like one of those Russian hats. I think it's Russian, but if not, like maybe even just like Alaskan, or I'm not sure where it's from, or if it's even culture based, but it's just really warm and fuzzy, but it's taller. Maybe it's like English too, of those people, of like the toy soldiers to soldier on. But I don't know if you've been through some sort of grief. There we go. Yep. I don't know if you've... Teamwork is on the bottom. Okay. Because when I'm in that, like, sensitive space, which is a super strength, Mickey Minnie to Mighty Mouse, but when I wander into, like, this grief, I want to insert it right here. And I feel like I'm kind of in, like I'm seeing a zombie of a toy soldier. Teamwork, communication, scavenge. I don't know what timeline I'm in. Could be another time. Could be a completely different timeline. Going up there. Okay, this will help me out. Give me one moment here. Like I kind of feel, okay, it's interesting. Everywhere that you have like male energy, you also have female energy. Like boom, 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 boom. Mickey Minnie. So where I was seeing more male right here with the top, now I'm seeing the female. You know, the character I'm seeing is the wife of Tim Burton, Rhianna. And I adore her as an actor and the roles that she's decided to play. But now I feel like I've laid someone to rest. And I'm feeling that here. I don't know if it's a person, place, or thing. An idea, a job, a dream. If you're new to me, those are your channels. I try not to constipate myself unless I blatantly see it. For you to place them or release them if they don't fit. We're here for Rhianna. I don't know if that's like a flying pig or something like that. Like when pigs fly and they're talking to, or they're, maybe it's a pet. Maybe it's a pet. Strength. If there's a chance, a lot of this fur, vest, heart, sensitivity could be in regards to a pet or the strength to move through grief in general. Again, I'm not going to constipate myself trying to figure it out. But there's a possibility. I'm seeing clear vases. I'm also seeing an older creature. I'm going to say gentleman, but it's just male energy that is greeting. And I'm right in here in this moment. So here, say the feminine, and here is the male, and they're like sniffing each other, like putting their hand out. Be like, it's me. Okay, Rhianna. Whew, that was unexpected. Just as I saw again, the unexpected. If a pet or person passed. There's a lot of sensitivities going on, of course, and I feel like if you're already sensitive in general or open to receive in general, it can be a lot. Absolutely, that can be a lot. Okay, we're getting ready to close out here for Rhianna. If there's anything else. Okay. So, thank you for all this. I will come to you in 2 seconds. We'll put you over there. What I was seeing when I was talking about the sinuses and the stress, or trying to clear that channel, and thank you, I'm glad I grabbed this deck because it was actually the closest to that tower card. The Tower of Change. Transformation, change, transformation, change and transformation. So whatever that tower may mean to you, I feel like it was unexpected. And like when I was talking about like all those, the sensitivities, like residual, like people, places, or things just like coming in. Maybe it could have been to support, to help, or to talk about it, or whatnot. Maybe, but it also could just be of your how do I say, a transformation. I'll say transformation of that. The torch of change, and your ability to still be very, very bright. Okay. And whatever this tower is, right? And the tower, it's not supposed to be big, bad, and ugly. This one actually feels like, if you look at the car, like it's so endearing, it's so sweet, like nature. And I think he even had nature come up here. Really, maybe this is reflection of like insight about it. Maybe you had a dream about it, something along that lines. Right? Okay, 7 of Cups. I gotta turn these on here. 7 of Cups, Temperance. 9 of Wands, 2 of Cups. If any of these cards mean anything to you, please follow that. And then the 3 of Wands with an unseen. Okay, so I'm going to start up here. So I feel like I am with somebody here. Okay, so I want to place him in there, and I want to place him in there. Two of Cups and 9 of Wands. I want to place that up there. And actually that right there with it. Those sticks. And then the 3 of Wands, and unseen behind it is the Fool, new beginning. Okay, so Rhianna, I absolutely don't know your story, and I don't know if this is in any way resonating, whether it's a person or a pet, and I'm not trying to apply a hierarchy of what's more meaningful or not. But right now it feels like there's a male spirit stepping forward. And this male spirit is undecided, as I am undecided right now. What is the best way to communicate? I admit I feel hesitancy, like almost like a tread carefully, because of the sensitivities, your abilities. There could also be a physical male around you that is helping you, that is helpful, has the ability to be helpful. I feel like friend or family member, something like that. It's just a matter of like choosing what is the best way to help balance. There we go. Let's come through. What is the best way to help? What is the best way to help? What is the best way to help? I also feel like somebody's, if this is your partner, alive and well, or somebody in spirit, there's a decision that's come up, or having to come up, or something along that lines. Could be job oriented, or location, maybe finding a new land to live on, this, that, or the other. Because there is a Fool here of the new beginning with the 3 of Wands. And stepping forward into that. There's already tribal markings. There's already markings you have in support of whatever it is that you choose to do. Does that make sense? You already have them. So putting him aside for 2 moments, because there might even be 2 of them, like somebody in spirit and somebody in the living. Like there might be, anyway, okay. So I want to place like her like off to the side here, but then rise all the way up to the coloring of all this yellow, and then the same as the eyes. That's what I want to do. And then when I come back into the sinus space, it's like that's where I'm choosing. But I'm taking a moment to consider where my yellow surfboard is going to take me. Something about like dusty rose color, rose waters, like there's love. Man, some sort of ceremony. It brings me into the ceremony, but in the other way. Ceremony of commitment. And that same ceremony from this perspective, I'm seeing as a grave. Again, that's not in no way symbolic, of course. It is symbolic, of course. Okay, we are closing out here for Rhianna. Maybe in order to get to the commitment, you've been through a grief. You've already lost a partner. And perhaps that's what has brought you to this commitment, to flourish, to this new beginning, right? Then I'm in like that Tim Burton and his wife kind of feel. Like they're just, again, I don't actually know if they're a match made in heaven, this or whatever, but it works. It works. Closing out here for Rhianna, if there's anything else you'd like to add. Okay. Movement. Talking about that new land, so there might be something. Gentle gardener and solitude. There you go. Okay, so in this gentle gardener, I don't know if it'll come through with the lighting. See up there, facing the sky? There's a spirit in the sky. Watching you tend and mend and grow and give. It could be a mother that has passed, and you have male energies around you to help you go through it. See, this is not me trying to like guess the story. I'm trying to navigate emotions because there's so many emotions around you. And I feel like the solitude, and they move a lot. They move around a lot, it seems. But I feel like I want solitude. That's how I feel. But I attract non-solitude. Okay, and then there's these... Okay, thank you. So, you might have two prominent males around you. Male energy, your male energy. Whatever this partnership is, I feel like it's working well to make a new beginning. Some sort of new beginning. Whatever it is that you are tending to in your garden of such. And if you did lose a mother, pet, or partner, I really don't know. I really don't know, because like your love is so earnest and sensitive. It could be somebody around you that has lost somebody and you feel it fully. One of the males it's funny, like I don't know if they're both undecided or there's just a topic of conversation that is like decisions to be made. And maybe it is in regards to movement. But slow and steady is right behind it. Whoops, I don't know if that came through. There we go. And then home is underneath that. So maybe this is about moving. And there's just a lot of questions, a lot of things that need to be worked out, a lot of details that need to be done and dealt with. Seeing doves of peace up at the top. Doves of peace up at the top for you. For you to feel the peace of slow and steady. Because when the movement happens, it's like, yeah, like taking up like where you live and like plopping it. And there might be a new home, a new way of living. Different way of living. Different new neighborhood, this, that, or the other. I don't know, Rhianna. There's a lot going on. And you are like a sparkling, sensitive soul that I feel has been through at some point in time, like watching that ball move. Like I feel like you've been through like a labyrinth of stuff that's like, because like I don't know if you just have those eyes where it's hard to see, or you maybe wear your heart on your sleeve type thing, but whatever glory and goodness you have, I feel like you, like the Mickey to the Minnie to the Mighty Mouse to the Burtons, if you're a little bit odd or different than the way everyone else does things, this, that, or the other, and griefs, whether they're yours or those around you, I feel like I want to say, like, you're doing so good. I don't know. And I'm so glad that card was right there. You're doing so good. And I hope that you feel that and you know that. Sometimes it feels like a one-ring circus. I don't know. It feels lovely. And I hope this helps in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for being my muse. And I will send the original in the mail. And until next time, thank you.